Chapter 9. There was the usual smell of disinfectant and formaldehyde, that over-scrupulous, clinging smell that always reminded him of death and disease and somehow the hospitals of his boyhood. Gwendraeth James remembered, for example, a trolley with huge rubber wheels banging through a pair of rubber doors. Someone was shouting somewhere, and there was a pain in his knee after he'd fallen from his bicycle. "Are you with me, Gwendraeth? Do you agree there's no reason to delay?" Gwendraeth's attention returned to the airless basement room. Dr. Nyron Howell stood by his side wearing a white coat. In front of them, lying on a trolley and only partially covered by a sheet, was the body of Parker Merriam. "Sorry, Nyron. Walk me through it again, will you?" "That's the first time you ever called me by my first name." "Once more, please. I had a late night." "As I said, the blow to the head was caused by the force of the collision with the steering wheel. After the car went down the gully." "Of course. But the cardiac complications precipitated by that event could not have been predicted, in my view." Gwendraeth took a deep breath. "So you're telling me he wasn't murdered?" "I can't tell you that. All I can do is respond to the evidence." "So, he wouldn't have died if he hadn't received the blow?" "Probably no. Not yet. But I can't be certain." "Then all I've got to do is find out what made him go over the edge of the gully. Back when I bloody started, aren't I?" "Sorry, Gwendraeth. That's the way it is." And Nyron Howells replaced the sheet over the corpse. "I'll release it then, shall I? The sooner we get to the inquest, the better." Gwendraeth nodded and turned to walk out of the mortuary. His head still hurt and his neck was cricked where he'd fallen asleep on the sofa the night before. That was something he'd done quite frequently since Sheila had left. He'd better keep an eye on himself, he thought, as he waited for the lift to come and take him upstairs. He had to try and keep to his own routine, or suffer the consequences.